Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video I'm doing for this for y'all. First that y'all, I'm to thank y'all for for I say some my channel and like my content and bringing y'all. Yeah, I do appreciate for y'all. I say I said believe in my channel and believe in I said my channel. What my future my channel is gonna be, but yeah, I'm gonna say thank y'all for always liking my stuff, my content, everything. So yeah, and I will bring y'all, some more stories, topics I bring and everything. But so make sure y'all, be, I said on the run, I mean on the I said wrong. I said make sure y'all be on the lookout for my new video I'm gonna do. So okay, the story I want to do about this rapper from Limit is Mac. So the story talk about the New Orleans rapper Mac from I say from I said Max P's rap group. I say the limit. So on how I first get to his life in his incarceration and why he's free for prison. So here we go. Okay, Matt was born McKinley Phillips Jr. to Sheila Phillips and McKinley Phillips Sr. in New Orleans, Louisiana. He was the oldest of 6 children. He started his rap career back in the early 90s when he was 13 years old, to where he released his debut album called The Lyrical Midget. Matt knew that he had a gift to be a greatest rap star in the whole world when he when he was young. He met Man Fresh. He was a producer of the major rap group, the Hot Boys, that they produced tracks of his debut album. I think that Matt took a break from music for a while, all because his debut album didn't do as well, and he didn't receive no money from the album. He came back around 96, 97 to where he was in his group called the Soccer Ward, a rap group from New Orleans. The group would consist over 28 MCs in that group around 97. They released the debut album where people, give Matt deals to where he would, I say, he was supposed to sign with Def Jam Records, and so there was kids to it. Matt was supposed to move to New York, but by the time he changed his name from Lil Mac to Mac. But he had turned down the offer, but instead he signed with Master P. With Limit, and he started to perform around the world with with the Limit label with Master P, and he felt like his career was going somewhere to where his rock career was growing. He released his second album, solo album called Shell Shock in '98, and his album reached 11. I said number 11 on the Billboard charts. I said around 2000, and so around '99, he released it called World War III, album, and back in 2000, that was the worst year of his life, to where he would going to prison on February 21st of 2000. Phillips was performing at a club called Sendero, Louisiana nightclub, Mercedes. Somehow a fight broke out that ended up in gunplay to where 19-year-old Baron C. Victor Jr. was killed. Matt felt like his life was in danger, and so Victor was trying to break up the fight to where Matt was trying to figure out who started the fight. And some people said that, this saw Mac with a gun in the club, and he wasn't trying to fire the gun, but he basically trying to like find his family and try to move out the club, and the club was too rowdy, it was too crowded, and it wasn't a safe place to perform. But Matt was arrested later in the night for second-degree murder and manslaughter, and sentenced up to 30 years in prison. So that dude was in the club was Thomas Williams, the one that confessed to killing Victor. After another person had basically struck him with a bottle in the club, and yeah, I felt like this case was basically a well known case back in the where I back around in the 2000, to where Mac had sentenced to 30 years in prison, and yeah, I believe that had basically trying to, I say, yeah, hold on, I feel like they had trying to I say wrongfully have them, I said victim of the murder that he did not do, but yeah, I feel like Mac was the robber that was on trial for the murder of Victor, and how I think like, yeah, I believe he was felt like he was wrongfully convicted, and how he he had time through basically, I think about what he I say got safe into. But yeah, I believe the rapper Mac was felt like his life was in danger, and basically that basically he felt like he was being accused of killing Victor, and how things went awkward in the case. But yeah, I felt like his life I say was basically on a standstill towards his career, and how based on how he was locked up for murder. But yeah, I feel like Matt did not. Myself, I kind of feel like Matt did not kill the person, but yeah, some say he had like some trying to say that he had fired the gun in the club, and somehow things kind of went bad towards the dude was killing the club, and how this this security had shot him. But it wasn't Mac at all. But you like, some people say that that guy a gun, he started finding around the place, and everybody had around at the club. But yeah, think about how Matt was got wrongfully charged and convicted of his crime. But yeah, I think Louisiana is the worst place for people, or somebody who is basically getting I said wrongfully convicted for murder, and how like some robber like see murder got charged with killing this kid back around 2002 or 2003. Yeah, he's in prison right now for on how Matt got out. But yeah. If I feel like this case is about robbers who got time for murder, how they get charged with this type of crime. But yeah, I feel like the whole state of Louisiana out there is kind of more I said much more corrupted by basically, I said laws that said place for them to get time and get convicted. But yeah, I believe Matt was kind of felt like his own career was basically was over for him. I guess it was over for him because he was in prison. So he started I said do things in prison, but yeah, I believe that he was basically wrongfully convicted of the crime. But yeah, I think like me and Robert who went in jail, they get things like this, like things might be bad for each rapper, like some rappers who get time for murder, over there on beef that got going on, or things might happen. Like some robbers can't go to jail for murder, or like some robbers can get convicted, tried for murder. How the rapper Mac Phillips was, I say was wrongfully convicted, but yeah, I do believe that he was, wrongfully charged. His family had told the people that that wasn't him, that killed the dude. But yeah, the whole judge, trying to paint him as as the villain, someone who writes about killing people, murdering people, basically lives how he, basically how like some judges can really can I think a few rappers over the lyrics of how they talk about, selling dope, kill somebody, but like, yeah, they trying to pay him, I pay him, as the wrong person for, but yeah, I feel like they trying to paint him as the wrong, bad person, but so yeah, I feel like Mac Phillips was the guy that's, on trial for murder and how he basically, I said, found his life in prison, how things might be, turning awkward and, how they trying, accuse him of doing this and how they, basically how the judge and the cops trying to, like, trying to, I said, get him to get life in prison for it, but, yeah, I believe Mac Phillips' life was basically, I said, basically the balance of him doing life in prison, 30 years for murder that he not do at all, or how he, gotta learn how to always, fight his appeal, I fight his case that he's fighting with, but yeah, I believe Matt life was basically in a balance, in a battle to when he gotta fight this case, that he's fighting for murder case, charging how they trying to like, paint him as a bad guy, but yeah, I feel like each robbers who go to jail, they're going to jail for months at a time when they get out, but like if somebody basically get time for murder mistake, they are never gonna get out of prison. They get time for murder, it's over. It's a wrap for them. But it's a wrap for them. It's done. But yeah, I felt like Matt, life was basically, basically how he was. As I found his case for, him got time for murder, how he, trying to figure out what he's gonna do after he gets out of prison. But yeah, I feel like Mac, the rapper was the good rapper that's, I say on the right path. I say on the path to fame, success, and how his life had took a tragic turn of him going to prison. But yeah, I feel like he's the one that's always fighting for his for his freedom and for his life. So I think around people like yeah, I believe around probably around I say around 2014, 15. Yeah, I did an interview about the case and how he, got wrongfully convicted, but yeah, he, got had time for it, but yeah, I say around the year of 2021, I mean, so I believe the judge had had overturned his conviction, how they trying to, give him parole, but yeah, I feel it's a good thing to give him, parole and how he is going to be free from prison, how they, but yeah, I said around June of 2021, Matt was free from prison. He is doing good, I said back with his family, how he is, good dude that is always, on his path to fame and success. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So peace. I'm out. Take care.